Next Life for the PC. It's so bad. It's just terrible. It's torture. Whatever you do, do not play it. Okay? Don't come anywhere near this game. It is terrible. But it's the kind of thing that makes you think that there's going to be something good eventually in this game, because its story's set up like it'll come to like a fork in the road. Something good can happen, or something just plain stupid can happen. Every time the story writers come at one of those little forks, oh, what do we do? Let's go stupid! Because, you know, they'll expect something good. No, let's give them something crazy. Something just stupid! Well, I know if I don't show anyone this game and why it's so bad, people are actually going to buy it and play it just to see it. I don't want that. I don't want to put you through that. Just I'll show you the game. But it's not pretty. So here it is. But it's not just one disc that's going to be taking up a ton of space on your computer. No, it's 1, 2, 3. Why do you need 3? I mean, one disc's enough. It's just a game, right? It can't have that much data in it. But really, all that they did in this game that would take up so much space is it's just way too long. The game takes forever to beat. And you can tell by looking at the game that they spent way too much money on these graphics here. I mean, who would spend that much money on a product that's crud? It's just a terrible game. Who would pay all of that money just to make it look good? Just so stupid people buy it? Like me. Now, judging from the title and the instruction packet, Next Life should describe to you what happens in the next life. It doesn't do that. It's just a terrible story with a bunch of crummy puzzles that make you wish you were dead. Well, you play as this guy named Adam Reichel, who supposedly died in a car crash and wakes up perfectly fine on some island. You start to explore and you find all these foreign people from different places around the world. And they've all got these terrible voice-acted accents, and you have to watch the game with subtitles on. Now that may not sound too bad, but even the subtitles are terrible. It'd be like, "Hello, my name is Adam Reichel. Hello, I'm Herman the German, and I like to wear stupid hats to keep my bald head warm. Now go away, I do not like you." So you continue exploring, and everyone thinks that it's some different year on this island. And then you find this rabbi guy who tells you that we're in purgatory, which was a good idea, and they could have gone off of this in the story, but no, he just disappears. I'm serious, in this game, he disappears literally overnight. There goes the first possibility this game had a good story. But then it goes into this idea about a bell tower being on top of the island's plateau that you can't get to. When this bell tower rings 3 times, you fall asleep. And nobody knows why. It just happens. And then you have these terribly strange dreams. The first one, you have to find your way down a huge construction site. And what better way to conquer your fears than solving a stupid puzzle that they don't tell you how to work? It just pops up on screen. It looks like some plate with marbles rolling around on it. They don't explain anything. You just lose and lose and lose. Then if you miraculously beat it, they give you, like, terrible items like a rag and a pole to work your way down this thing. And when you finally think you've made it to the bottom after, like, a half hour of tedious work, you wake up on the island again! Where all you do is try and get into the bell tower. But what do you have to get up there? You have sticks and rocks.
Nothing else. This game gives you nothing. You have sticks and rocks. You can't have any creativity in this game. You have to do everything exactly the way they want you to do it, with sticks and rocks. Now, to get up to the bell tower, you need to make the staircase out of rocks, but once you finally finish, he takes his own good time, just getting on your nerves, one step at a time. He couldn't go any slower. Mr. Molasses here will not even let you take a potty break because you have to click on each step individually. So you're just staring blankly at the screen, one step at a time. So you get up to the bell tower and the door's locked. So you take a stick and whack, 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 whack. Okay, nothing happened. So you take a rock. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, nothing happened. So you take a stick and a rock, combine them to make a stick and a rock. Use it on the door, and it opens. Yeah, that makes sense, right? And of course, right when you finally get up to the bell tower, it rings and you fall asleep. Which leads to the second dream sequence, which I think was just classic. Okay, so you start in this car, right? And you're on a railroad track and you can't get off and a train's coming your way. Your seatbelt's jammed and you're locked in the car and you can't get the keys. Of course. So you have to tediously pixel hunt for things to stop this train with. You can click on the mirror in the corner, wave it, but you drop it. And then you have to go tediously pixel hunting again, click on this, like, camera view change, there's another camera view change, and then another camera view change, and you finally find an umbrella, wave it out the window, and you drop it. Now what do? And then you find keys where the umbrella was for some reason, and you drive away. And then you crash into somebody. Oh, and your car's on fire. That's just typical. Well, it can't get any worse than... Oh no! Another stupid puzzle, and they don't tell you what to do! So you get out of the car, and then you notice that there's 3 things in the top right corner of the screen. If you fill those completely up with orange, because they're like little timers, you lose and start over from the beginning. And when you keep going, you just acquire more and more and more! It will take you a half hour to get this entire thing done perfectly. And if you don't get it done perfectly, you start over. So you get back to the island only to realize you have to do more pixel hunting. But the island is so vast, finding the item you need will take an eternity. Look at this screen. Look how much that covers. There's only one point you can click on. I could go on and on about how bad this game is. It puts you in so many difficult situations that you cannot get out of. You cannot beat this game without a walkthrough. If you think you can, I dare you. Buy this game and play it. You wouldn't progress one bit. This game is only useful as a present for someone you really hate. It could also be a coaster for a drink and a frisbee for your dog to chew up. This game was produced by Satan and directed by the remaining demons and evil minions sent to bring about the fall of mankind. And on that note, let's have my favorite moments of Next Life in 5 seconds. Go! Ha! Uninstall! Now I'll take you back to the evil place from whence you came! Now if you really want to hear how the story writers butchered the rest of this game, here's the ending.
He cuts a microchip out of his neck, swims to another island, gets chased by a UFO, finds some evil tiki people, climbs up inside of a volcano, finds the evil robot lair, and then he finds out there's stupid plans to catch people right before they're about to die and put them in stressful situations, and he finds their time machine and goes back in time. The end.